안녕하세요. I'm An Cha-ki, your host for Let's Speak Korean. And with us as usual is 지승현 선생님.
안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. Well, I hope you will have another enjoyable lesson with us.
I hope so too. Now, in our last lesson, we learned how to ask for a certain number of things. The expression was the number followed by 개 주세요, right? In this edition, we're going to learn how to ask and answer questions about how much something is. Let's turn to the video clip.
어서 오세요. 뭐 드릴까요?
사과 있어요?
네, 있어요.
얼마예요?
1,000원이에요.
맛있어요?
네, 아주 맛있어요. 몇 개 드릴까요?
5개 주세요. 이 빵 주세요. 전부 얼마예요?
10,000원이에요.
Alright, Michael has bought some apples and bread. Now, one apple costs 1,000 won, and he bought 5 of them. Now, he also bought some bread, and the total came out to 10,000 won. So, well then, it's time now to turn to what we'll be learning in this lesson. Just state the amount before the phrase 원이에요. Now, won, as you may already know, is the unit of Korean currency. And all you have to do is add the words 이에요 to express how much something costs. Let's begin by learning some new words and numbers. Let's follow after 선생님. 10, 100, 100, 1000, 1000, 만, 원, 얼마,
얼마예요?
1,000원이에요.
전부 얼마예요?
10,000원이에요.
Remember, we learned how to count up to 10 in Korean in our previous lesson. They were 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, and so on. But there are 2 different ways of counting in Korean. One is based on the Korean words, and the other is based on Chinese words. And they go something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, we are going to be learning 10, 100, 1000, and 만, which are based on the Chinese words like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, the numbers based on the Chinese words are what we use to count numbers and what we use to state the price of something. Now, shall we get some practice? 10, 100, 1000, 만.
얼마예요?
1,000원이에요.
전부 얼마예요?
10,000원이에요.
Notice in the conversation that we just saw that it contains the expression 1,000won for 1,000 won and 만원 for 10,000 won. Now, the price of this thing is 1,000 won, for instance, would be 1,000원이에요. Right? And the price of this thing is 10,000 won would be 만원이에요. Okay, so when you add the phrase 원이에요 after the price of something, it states how much that thing is. Now, as you remember, we said the word for 10 was 열, and in our last lesson, but in counting money, we don't say 열원, we say 10원. right? The correct expression is 10원. Don't forget that. Now then, let's go through the drill exercise with the 선생님.
10원이에요. 10원이에요. 100원이에요. 100원이에요. 1000원이에요. 1000원이에요. 만원이에요. 만원이에요.
Now, the 선생님 and I are going to go over the exercise together to ask and answer questions about how much something is. Now, please listen carefully.
얼마예요? 얼마예요?
Okay, let me try it.
얼마예요? 10원이에요. 얼마예요? 100원이에요. 얼마예요? 1000원이에요. 얼마예요? 만원이에요.
Now, there's something new in the expression that we're going to hear. Now, in the video clip, Michael asked the shop assistant whether the apples are tasty. Now, how would we say this expression?
The expression is 맛있어요? 맛있어요?
And of course, the assistant says that they are tasty. Now, he wouldn't say that they're not, or else they wouldn't sell, right? Well, he doesn't just say that they are tasty. He actually says that they are very tasty. Now, what is that in Korean?
아주 맛있어요. 아주 맛있어요.
Yes, that's right. 아주 means very, so it means that the apples are really delicious. Now, after Michael has picked out everything he wants to buy, he asks the shop assistant how much his purchase totals. Now, how much is everything, and what is it in Korean?
전부 얼마예요? 전부 얼마예요?
전부 here means everything, so it's asking for the total for all the things that Michael has bought. Now, it's time to get a wrap-up of what we've learned so far. Let's go to the video, and please follow along one by one.
어서 오세요. 어서 오세요. 뭐 드릴까요? 뭐 드릴까요?
사과 있어요?
사과 있어요? 네, 있어요. 네, 있어요.
얼마예요?
얼마예요? 1000원이에요. 천원이에요.
맛있어요?
맛있어요? 네, 아주 맛있어요. 네, 아주 맛있어요. 몇 개 드릴까요? 몇 개 드릴까요?
5개 주세요.
5개 주세요.
이 빵 주세요.
이 빵 주세요.
전부 얼마예요?
전부 얼마예요?
10,000원이에요.
만 원이에요.
That was very good. We're going to go over the video clip once again, so please listen.
어서 오세요. 뭐 드릴까요?
사과 있어요?
네, 있어요.
얼마예요?
1,000원이에요.
맛있어요?
네, 아주 맛있어요. 몇 개 드릴까요?
5개 주세요. 이 빵 주세요. 전부 얼마예요?
10,000원이에요.
Now it's time to learn some Korean characters. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the third consonant sound, which is tigut. Okay, let's find out how to write it. Make a stroke from left to right, then from top down, and again from left to right. Now let's read it. Tigut, tigut, tigut. Let's add the vowel sound ah to tigut and see how it sounds. Please follow along with the 선생님. 타, 타, 타. This letter is read as ta. Now what about some words using this letter? 다리, 다리. 도시, 도시. 구두, 구두. I'm afraid we've come to the end of another edition of Let's Speak Korean. Now, in this lesson, we learn how to ask and answer questions about how much something costs. When you want to ask the question, you can say, 얼마예요? And when you want to answer it, you can, for instance, say, 1,000원이에요 if the thing costs 1,000 won. Remember that all you have to do is add the expression 원이에요 after the amount. Now, 선생님, by the way, that looks like a new pen.
Yes, it is.
Can I ask you how much it is? 선생님, 볼펜 얼마예요?
만 원이에요.
만 원이에요? Well, it looks really good.
고맙습니다.
Okay, we'll have to stop here for this edition. We'll see you next time. 안녕히 계세요.